Well, here we are at Harcourts Adelaide Hills in Stirling. We're going to head in and have a chat to owner Trent Shorland, who's going to let me in.
Welcome, Benny.
Fantastic.
Welcome to Harcourts Adelaide Hills.
Fantastic.
And Cyrus.
Cyrus, good to see you. Making plenty of sales, no doubt.
Good. Sit down. Relax.
Well, here we are at Harcourts Adelaide Hills in Stirling, joined by Trent Shorland, owner. Trent, thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks, Ben. Good to be here again.
Yeah, good to be here again. This time last year, of course, you were at the Masters.
I was, yeah. I was heading to Augusta, so to see the Saturday, Sunday, which was quite a treat.
Fantastic. And Harcourts Adelaide Hills, how are we going?
Business is good, mate. Market's been amazing for 5 years now. So obviously property prices have gone through the roof over the last 5 years. So it's been good from a real estate perspective. And our office has gone from strength to strength over those last few years. So very much a family business. So son Harry and daughter Georgia are both in it. My brother Sam, so my wife Kim. So yeah, going great, going really good.
Not giving away key secrets or anything, but if there was a budding real estate person that was keen to get involved in real estate, is there things that you've picked up over your time that, you know?
It's something you pretty much know if you like it or not. Like it's, we do lots of, a lot of young kids from the school, surrounding schools come and do like weeks traineeship type thing. I probably get a call a week from someone who wants to get into the industry, and I'll sit down with most of them. A lot of school, like Nick Schwartz is involved at Mount Barker High School. He sends a lot of kids to me to have a chat about what it looks like. And I'll sit down with them for an hour or so and chat through what they should expect, because I think a lot of people don't really know
what can they expect.
It's hard yards, especially the first 2 years. So a lot of people think it's quite an easy business to get into, but you've got to have really great personable skills. You've got to be quite outgoing in a lot of respect. But most importantly, you just got to be a good person.
You talked about the Call of Wild. Thanks once again for the connection we'll have in 2026. What were your thoughts last year in terms of the relationship and then moving to this year?
Well, like I said, I love country footy. It's something I'm very passionate about. I think anything we can do to promote the game in a positive fashion is a plus, and that's what I see you and Pistols and your team do. You do a great job promoting the game, promoting the players within the game, the football clubs, etc. So to me, this is a really important sponsorship that we have for the local community, but obviously local football. And I sort of stretch out a little bit of the cricket stuff as well. So I think it's great. It's a great enterprise that you guys have got running, and I'm really proud to be involved with it.
Thank you. Now, your involvement with Harndorf, still there?
Still there, yep. 12,
what's your role?
Years, footy director still. So I obviously don't have anything to do with the local, general committee, but obviously from a player's perspective, mainly the senior players. I've had that role for 12 years. Enjoy it, love having the interaction with the players. Got a great relationship with the young guys. They obviously keep me young as well. So we've got some characters amongst the team, as all footy clubs do. But yeah, we've enjoyed it. It's been great. Obviously, I got to play there. Now giving a little bit back as a footy director and a sponsor, and obviously whatever else the footy club asks for.
We'll probably upload this a few rounds into the season, but in terms of Harndorf this season, new coach, new captain, some new recruits, players coming back.
So obviously we'll touch on Matt. So obviously Matt did a great job for us for 8 seasons. Well, more than a great job, he did a super job.
Matt Goldy, of course.
Matt Goldy, did an unbelievable job. So, and obviously we decided not to renew Matt for this season. But I think, like most people are aware, that sometimes all good things have to come to an end, and we felt it was time that we made a change. Brought Damien in.
Damien Stevens?
Yep. So Damien's, I got introduced to Damien through the Parker Boys because he was involved with the association footy. And obviously asked around him. Everyone loves Damien. And what I've seen early doors is the players love him. He's very great with his communication with the younger players. they've really enjoyed his interaction. Obviously, he's fresh and new, which you obviously
Yep.
expect all that anyway. The trial games that we've played, particularly the second one, saw a slightly different style, which I think you'll see this year.
Yep.
Not that there was anything wrong with the old one; it was working pretty good.
Yep.
But I think we might see a little bit faster footy. Probably not as defensive as we've been. So it'll be interesting, I think, see how that pans out throughout the season. But we've obviously got Sam Hayden returning,
Yep.
which is huge for the footy club. One of the best players in the competition, so he makes a big plus. And obviously we had a few injuries last year. Jesse touched on, Clampy, who'll be back early rounds, and obviously Joel Leake, who's notoriously injured, but he's had a great pre-season, and hopefully he can have a full season on the park. So those, plus obviously Jared
Lyons, yep.
Yeah, so obviously, a high quality player. Very good mates with Matt Yench, obviously. So Matt's going to go around again, unfortunately for me and everybody else, but we love him, but he's a pain in the backside. But obviously those two are good mates and want to play footy together, so Jared's going to be obviously a pretty big inclusion to our footy team, so really good fella too.
Fantastic. And as we wind it up here, any neutral predictions for the season ahead? Anything you think might take?
Well, I like what I saw of Onkers late in last season, so I think looks like they've added a couple of quality players, so I think they can be quite competitive. I think that the top 5 from last year will still be pretty good, and I think Onkers could be the big mover from last year. I think they look like Connie's doing a good job with them. They've made some good steps. I think they had some injury issues last year, but if they get everyone fit and healthy, I expect that they will, sort of shake up.
Brilliant. All right, Trent, thanks very much for the chat. And Harcourts Adelaide Hills, where can people find you?
Obviously here in Stirling, the main street, and then the main street in Mount Barker next to the police station.
Fantastic. All right, thanks again, Trent Shorland.